Well, Americans here and across the country right now honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation.
That's right. CBS 2's Joy Benedict is live at the Los Angeles National Cemetery in Westwood, where people came to pay their respects today. Joy?
That's right, guys. Today is the day for remembering the fallen, and it is very special to so many, as it should be special to us all. But unfortunately, the day here at this cemetery started with a very brazen crime. We are live right now. This is Constitution Avenue here in the cemetery. You see one flag right here, another across the way. This is usually lined with American flags, but about 20 of them were stolen early this morning. But the cemetery said they didn't want to make a big deal out of it because they don't want to take away from the thousands who are buried here and honored on this day. The flags waved high as a salute to the fallen, a sacrifice forever etched in stone on the thousands of graves at the Los Angeles National Cemetery.
You can't really think about freedom without thinking about sacrifice.
John Lim showed up to honor his friend, Captain James On, a Green Beret who died on a training mission.
One of the best. Apparently his parachute malfunctioned. Also, there was an issue with his reserve parachute as well, and so he did not make that jump. Ironically, it happened on September 11th, 2015.
And Lim isn't alone. All day long, loved ones came with flowers, lawn chairs, clutching dog tags, and wiping away tears.
October 2014, 2 days after his birthday.
Jackie Maldonado showed up to visit her brother, Staff Sergeant Jesus Maldonado. He served this nation in the Army for 14 years.
It was self-inflicted. We believe he had PTSD. Everything just seemed so okay, and it wasn't.
With every name, every gravestone, there is a story. But what they all have in common is sacrifice.
They wrote that ultimate blank check of their life, fighting for the freedom of this country.
There was no official Memorial Day ceremony this year. Some graves never even got flags. But those who came say you don't need a flyover or celebrities to remember.
The major thing for me is to walk amongst the graves and see the names of those who are buried here.
Rich Reines never served, but he brings his family every year.
It's the right thing to do. I want my kids and my grandchildren to understand what the holiday is about and what men and women have sacrificed for this country.
Sacrifice, honor, and freedom. They are so much more than words for many here today, for they were a way of life for those who never made it home.
James, he would say, it's worth it. You got to do the right thing with your life, and I believe he did.
And that's what you hear from so many Gold Star families. Well, back out here live at the cemetery, I want to show you the main flag there on the flagpole at the center of the park. That used to be where the Garrison flag hung. It's about 20 by 30 feet. Unfortunately, that was also stolen here early this morning. They did replace it with a smaller flag, but of course it's not as large or grand as that flag once was. As for the investigation into the crimes out here at the National Cemetery, that is being handled by the VA. They believe it happened sometime before 6 a.m. and they are trying to figure out who this thief or thieves were who came in here, and they do believe it was more than one person, guys, because it takes several people to lower that giant Garrison flag. I'll send it back to you.